The concept of green soul living, rooted in the earliest days of human interaction with nature and environment, emerged as a response to growing concerns over environmental degradation and resource scarcity. Its origins can be traced back to prehistoric times when early humans began developing sustainable practices in response to limited resources. The Industrial Revolution marked a turning point, leading to significant ecological impacts such as deforestation for fuel and expansion of agriculture on virgin lands. In the late 1800s, figures like John Muir initiated conservation movements advocating for preserving nature for its own sake. By the mid-20th century, key events such as Rachel Carson's publication, Silent Spring in 1962, highlighted environmental degradation and catalyzed a shift towards greater awareness of ecological issues. The concept gained momentum during the 1970s when Earth Day was established, uniting diverse groups around environmental causes. This decade also saw the first global environmental meeting convene at Stockholm, where delegates discussed human impacts on the environment. Over the next few decades, technological advancements and rising consciousness led to increased emphasis on sustainability and green practices across sectors, including energy consumption, agriculture, transportation, and urban planning. The Green Soul Living philosophy promotes a holistic approach, integrating spiritual well-being with ecological preservation for sustainable living conditions. Key industries like renewable energy are rapidly growing due to cost reductions driven by technology improvements, government incentives, and consumer demand for eco-friendly products. Sustainable practices reduce costs while enhancing corporate reputation. Environmental awareness is driving market transformation toward more resilient and resource-efficient systems. Over time, green soul living has led to significant societal shifts in consumption patterns, increased investment in green technologies, and a growing body of scientific literature quantifying ecological impacts versus benefits. Economically, there are measurable improvements in health outcomes related to cleaner air and water access. The World Health Organization reports that up to 10% of all global deaths each year can be attributed to environmental factors. Looking ahead through 2050, projections suggest continued growth in renewable energy sources, along with advancements in circular economy models. As a result, significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions are anticipated, while maintaining economic stability and quality of life improvements for billions worldwide. However, challenges remain such as balancing economic development needs against conservation goals, addressing global inequalities in access to sustainable technologies, and navigating complex policy landscapes. Future strategies should focus on bridging gaps between science-based research and practical application, fostering international cooperation to address cross-border environmental issues, integrating green soul living principles into educational curricula from primary schools through higher education, and leveraging technology for smarter urban planning and efficient resource management.